Hello, hello. It's it's been a while since I used this scene, you know. Um, so how do I do just chat again? Yeah, how's the weather, guys? Hi, Vance. Hi, Asian. Hi, Vivi. Hi, Ice. Hi, Vito. Hello, hello. Shocking, right? No Cobblemon today. Okay, I did want to play Cobblemon. 12 ads. Okay, 12 ads is a little crazy. Okay, a few ads here and there for you. 12 ads at that point. I think there's more ads than there is stream. I hate this. It's time to get that VPN to Vietnam, you know? I wonder if like mods still get ads. Like, you know, if you're a moderator, and you're not subscribed, like, will you still get ads? Like, surely not, right? Surely. Like, mods, they have to see the context of the stream to be able to moderate the chat. Surely. Twitch would not. Yes, you do. Okay, I get. Never mind. Never mind. I guess. I think they should get ads on equality when it comes to who gets what. Why do I feel so weird? Okay, it actually feels so weird to talk. Like, I can kind of hear myself, and that's really weird. Is like my settings changed? I don't have my noise suppression on. I don't have my stream played back. But it feels so weird just to talk. One day of Cobble. Yeah, one day not playing Cobblemon. It's like, damn. Man, it's like my first stream ever. They need to know if the streamer vocally expressed backseating is okay. They need to know, okay? They need to know the context, all right? What if the streamer was talking about something like, you know, really out of pocket, and then the chat responded in kind, and then, you know, they get banned because the mods were in the ad screen, you know? We're Cobblemon found dead in a ditch, okay? I killed off Cobblemon personally. The server should still be up, I think. No one's complained about it being down yet. So, you know, I did not boot up the server, but I'm sure someone else did. You know, I'm sure someone else did. I think. Right? Surely. Yeah, there's been no complaints yet. You know? You're indifferent to Minecraft, it's okay. I mean, I really want to play so bad. I really want to play so bad, Cobble God. But, you know, I need to detox myself, okay? I need to stop myself, all right? I can't be too addicted. You need to do, you know, a little some other things. Cobble gone. Yep. Cobblemon is gone forever. Okay, I don't know how many people who don't play on the server I watched the tournament yesterday. I was really happy with how it went. Like, I genuinely could not sleep last night because of, like, you know, the high of like, wow, I really liked how that was, you know, ran. At least compared to the first week where it's like, you know, 100% scuff and 100% jank. Like, I don't know. It's so nice to offload like nearly 100% of the responsibilities to someone else. It just feels nice to not do shit. And, you know, still, you know, see some results, okay? Like, QB, Vivi, and Daniel did a really good job, like, you know, streaming and commentating. I was really happy with it. I, you know, handled the submissions for the open sheet. And then, I don't know, I think it just went really well. Also, I think, well, okay, I did get eliminated first round. Yes, that did happen, okay? But I was happy with how I played, all right? I might have won my, the tournament, like the first singles tournament. But I don't know, despite winning, it feels different, right? Like, for the first tournament, I kind of, well, I didn't cheat. I just snooped around, got information on everyone's team, and had Daniel make me a flowchart on like what buttons do I press, you know, to counter what Pokemons are on the field. Okay, I just followed a flowchart for like my first tournament, all right? And I did win. Yeah, I did win, but I wasn't really happy with how I won. You know, it's different. It's different. This tournament, I got more of an overall like feel on how to like pilot my team, and I was really happy with how it turned out. Like, even if I lost, it was tech. It was genuinely really funny because I snooped around. I got like the information of all their teams. We got like, you know, we because the way Cobblemon works, you can also see what item they're holding. So we got their whole team. We got like the items they're using. And you know, we got, yeah, I think we got a rough estimate on their, you know, EVs and whatnot too. And we just simulated like the battles on Pokemon Showdown. And I like made myself a flowchart. If, you know, if I'm up against Soul, just spam Shadow Ball or whatever. You know, if I see this Pokemon, press this button, you know? And I don't know, technically I won, but it doesn't feel right. I was really happy with how I played. I don't think I made too many egregious errors aside from the first game where I forgot to Mega Evolve my Salamence, which was a little embarrassing, but you know, it worked out in the end. I will say my biggest okay, for me at least, during the tournament, the biggest roadblock was the Swampert, was the Mega Swampert. Hi, Antarctica! The XX, which was unbelievably lucky. Dude, the close combat switch into that damn fish and having it be immune. You know what is terrible? No, it wasn't close combat. It was something else, but it was a fighting move. It, me and Slade, we had some scrims before, right? And I don't know. I did not realize that Ghost was immune to fighting. So like for three times in a row, I would send my Marshadow out and I would close combat the stupid ass fish. Okay, that fucking fish is the bane of my existence. Okay, I will drink. Hi Neb. Hi Piz. Hi North. That Swampert and that fish is like the bane of my existence. Okay, Kyogre was, you know, also was a big threat, but you know, I didn't really mind them that much. I just hate that damn fish. And that Swampert. Well, both fish. Person, I'm not Kawa. No, why did you nuke the server? I thought, you know, I thought you were gonna fly 600 blocks in the air if I lost. I only follow Stinky VTubers? What do you mean? What do you mean, Stinky? Hold on. Huh? Eh? Wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I think, okay, I don't know actually. When I was like scrimming with Slade, like my biggest beef was with the fish, not the Swampert. But I guess I was maybe, okay, to be fair, there are like two things that I shouldn't have done. I am very predictable. Like I will 99% of the time, maybe 100% of the time, I would parting shot into my Salamence, and I'm pretty sure he's expecting that Salamence, so bro was like spamming what fucking Ice Beam or something, you know, until he saw the Salamence come out. So I was a little bit predictable then. But I also did not want to. I'm so scared of sending my Zacian out because I want to keep the Zacian to beat up the fish, right? I don't know if anyone else on my team can beat up that fish. I know my Zacian outspeeds it, and it has Crunch, which is effective against the Basculegion. Would my Marshadow get one-shotted by the fish? It does have Focus Sash, so as long as there's no hazards on the field, I should be able to survive one hit, right? But you know, that fish is too fast. I don't know what to tell you, man. It was doing things to my head. So is that Swampert. They're really fast. I know, I'm pretty sure Swampert moves faster than my Salamence, I think. Man, dude, Pokemon is too complicated. How does anyone even get into this? How does anyone even get like into this in an like easy way? It feels like, I don't know if this is a good comparison, but like it's like League of Legends with like how much there is to learn. I feel like at this point, like someone who wants to get into League, I don't think they heard of League of Legends and they like hop on. I don't think they're ever gonna get anywhere, right? Because there's just too much things to learn, like, you know, information wise, mechanic wise, and whatever the hell. You start at 12. I mean, for people who wants to get into, Pokemon now, 50? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It feels too hard to get into. Like, if Marshadow was banned or Life Orb, they would have been cooked. I mean, Marshadow was kind of underperforming. I'm not gonna lie. That mostly has to do with me. I want fuck. Okay, it's only been a day, but I completely forgot my game plan. No way, is that Cry Makina OST I heard? I have no clue. Is it? I have my right now I have my Spotify on autoplay and it is. Wait. How do you know this? I have usually my Spotify on autoplay. They're suggested or like recommended songs. 99% of the time they cook with it. Shadow Sneak with Orb or ban one taps. Oh wait, really? Oh, Shadow Sneak. Okay, but without Orb, could my Marshadow beat up that fish? Because or the fish will move faster. I'm pretty sure that fish also one-shots me, no? I've been listening to a lot of this for a month. What else have you been listening to? Huh? Fess up. I do want to get into Reverse 1999. I really like a lot of their music. I think it bangs. But, a lot of games on queue, not enough time. Frog with a Christmas hat? Me? Me? Huh? Man. Well, I will say, okay. Man, I don't know what I've talked about so far. My short-term memory is kind of fucking cooked, so I might be repeating myself here. But I am slowly enjoying, the Pokemon combat stuff. With the first tournament, even though I won, I did not really learn how to play. I just learned how to follow instructions. But, with this one, I think I have a slightly better grasp on how combat works. And I'm pretty happy with it. Even though, eliminated first round. Games in queue and it's 90% Cobblemon. Cobblemon! I need to play a lot of Cobblemon, okay? You don't understand. But yeah, the way you get into Pokemon PvP is having a tier where all the bullshit is removed. Okay, we are planning to remove singles entirely. We'll have like doubles every Saturday. I think we're doing with the VGC format is what they told me. Apparently a lot of people are excited for that, so I guess, I guess we're shifting to that, and it'll be hosted every Saturday instead. I will have to make like an actual announcement on this. Okay, be honest, does anyone here really read the announcements? Because I swear I put every single information in there that you need to know, and I still get asked the same questions. Is there anyone out there that actually reads announcements? Or am I just typing to the void and whatever someone asks, I can link them to it? At least one person's gonna read all that, right? At least one. I don't believe it. I mean, look. There's no way. Is it the way I format it, or do people just not read all this shit in general? Or maybe, maybe I've been putting too many announcements, and maybe I should chill out on the frequency of them, and then more people will read it. I don't know. I have to hold myself against Discord members who ignore the freaking announcements. I feel like Ice is one one question away from killing someone. All right, he is constantly one one question away from nuking someone out of existence. To be, I don't know. I don't know. Ice Gravy, what are OP legendaries? What? And then, there are, people will ask what time does the tournament start? It's all in there, please. The OP legendaries, it's on the list. The tournament start time, it's on the list. I even made it so it'll change to your exact, the time zone. You don't even have to like Google what GMT +7 is. It'll change it for you, man. Please read my announcements. When the servers start, I'm killing you. I'm killing you, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I did not think the server would be this big. Okay, fuck me. Even when I'm not playing Cobblemon, I'm talking about Cobblemon. You need to swerve the topic. You guys gotta swerve the topic. No! We're not doing this, okay? I'm not playing Cobblemon. I should not be talking about Cobblemon. We gotta talk about something else. No. I am not filling the void by talking about it instead of playing it. No way. There's gotta be some other, current events that we can talk about. Or I can talk about. And you sit down and listen. So what's planned for today? Oh yeah, okay. I am, you know what? Why don't I switch to the game? It is Librarian, which is literally just chatting. But, now there's books in the background. So I guess I could switch. Arcana. And I also remember to change the category. Arcana. Is it not on the list anymore? Arcane. Oh, it's Arcane. My bad, yeah. Wait, what? Why is there a category for like Arcane, like the Riot show? That's not a game. Huh, interesting. Arcane Library. There it is. There we go. Speaking of reading, what? Oh, what is it to do with reading? You know the blonde Norwegian soccer player, Shildu? He's all over Twitter. They made it for the first episode. What? What do you mean? That blonde Norwegian soccer player Shildu? What? You're gonna have to explain here, buddy. What am I doing? Okay. Continue. Alright. There we go. Erling Haaland. I don't keep up with the World Cup, so I have like literally no clue what's going on that front. We're 740. We're like 1/4 done, like right, a little over a fourth done with the library. Surely. We're almost there. Let me go down. Oh yeah, I am not leveling up my skills. We will sort books the old-fashioned way, just like how God intended. Up the crafting. Okay, it's been so long since I've checked what I've done. I'm getting lost. Okay, alchemy. I want to sort alchemy. I want to sort holy magic. Let me move my screen up a little. Stealth techniques. That one that looks like Super Boo from DBZ. I do not. Okay, I have not watched Dragon Ball in so long. The only thing I know from Dragon Ball is like the weird random ass things I kind of vaguely remember from when I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8, and whatever they aired on Cartoon Network. And which is not a lot because I'm pretty sure they repeat like the same 20 episodes like over and over again. Like they'll hit, like it'll be in chronicle order up until a certain point, and then it just starts from the first episode, which is fucked up. Hi Solas! Hi! Feng Shui. Goddamn, that's the guy that almost killed Foo Fighters. Tall guy, pink antenna. Okay, I vaguely can like visualize him in my mind, kind of. Does he look like that? Do a spell space. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember what I did off stream because I was like bored and I need something to fidget to. I tossed like almost all the book of spells on here, so I think we can spend some time organizing all this. Of Alchemy, World of Potions. This is the 4th edition. Okay. Okay. Man. Thunder Volume 4. Oh no. I already have Thunder in here. Thunder Volume 8, 6, 7, 8. Fire Volume 3. Book of Spells, Dimensional Rift 10. Water 2. Water has to be like a 10-parter, right? Like there's so much to cover. Okay. Water 8. Thunder 10. Thunder 9. Wind 3. Okay, I guess I have wind already. Down here? No, that's water. Dimensional, Shadow, Fire. Thunder. No, I don't have wind. Why aren't you accepting my books? 9. Okay, now you're accepting it. I guess I put it in the wrong slot. Okay, this is not as much book stuff as I have hoped. But the books of spells are relatively easy to sort through since they look really uniquely different. Where's Creation 5? Dimensional Rift 9. Fluid 10. 5. Yeah, I don't even know what I can talk about because literally my life recently has just revolved around Kalumon. I don't think I've kept up with any other thing that I can like, you know, reasonably talk about that won't make me repeatedly go like, huh? What's that? Huh? Time has to be a 10-parter. Okay, I guess it's a 5-parter. I would assume there's a lot more to do with time spells, but I guess not. Matter Creation. That has to be a 10-parter. Ain't no way. I guess not. I guess not. I guess time and, you know, Matter Creation are just easy books that can be, you know, easy topics that can be summarized in 5 books. My bad, gang. And then the Forest is, you know, just too complicated to fit in 5 editions, so we need 10 of those. Pulverization expert. There cannot be that many pulverization. Yeah. No, there cannot be that many pulverization spells. There cannot be that many. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are that many, I guess. 1, 2. Do I need? Nah. I don't need motion sickness medication for this. I played the other times just fine. First Creation 1. Dimensional Rift 6. 5. 10. 8. Psychology, spatial. No? Okay. Building a dependence on the meds. I'm not. I hear? I don't know if this is medication propaganda, but I was told. Okay, I guess space is also a 5-parter. My bad, gang. I was told that you could kind of train your brain to get used to, like, you know, the motions. So like at some point you won't get motion sickness anymore. Like it's something like you can like kind of adapt your brain to. There was this one guy on Reddit, credible source, and like insanely credible source, by the way. This guy on Reddit was talking about like, oh yeah, I used to take motion sickness medication, but like after a while, I don't need them anymore. I guess my brain just adapted. And like, you know, it stopped setting like, you know, weird ass signals up there. And I don't, you know, I don't get dizzy anymore when I'm playing first person games. So I am like praying that that person is not absolutely full of shit. And that, you know, it's real, okay? It might be insane copium, but I believe, okay? There is a world out there that eventually I'll get used to it and I'm not gonna have to rely on the medication anymore. There is a world out there. I just know it. Also, I think your mic is a little low. I'll turn the music down. It is a little loud for me. Okay, how's this? We'll see there. Polarization 6. The guy was definitely full of shit. No. I believe him. Okay? Like, come on. At least look it up. At least see if, you know, someone else might have had this happen to him. You know, like someone else had been cured of their motion sickness, right? It's like it's not, you know, a thing that you're just gonna have to deal with forever. You'll get used to it. You know, it's like, you know, that lactose guy, you know, the video about the guy who consumed like lactose until he became tolerant of it. It's the same thing. You just have to keep getting motion sick. And then eventually you're cured. 2-8 polarization. 1 explosion, 8 forest creation. There you go. Hey yo, hi Sphere! Hello. No Cobblemon today because I need to detox. And also I felt like yapping low-key. I don't know, something about Cobblemon, like 9, 8. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but I am like the worst multitasker in existence. So like, if I'm playing Cobblemon, I can't really think or read the chat or like yap. I just play. It puts like, it's something about Minecraft in general that puts me in this daze where like I stop thinking completely. Oh, the game is a tad loud? Okay. Yeah, it's a little loud. Let me drop it, you know, to 2%. How's this? Let me know. Foundations, military magic. Gradual exposure, desensitization. You can train your brain to stop overreacting to movements. Expose yourself to the motion that triggers your symptoms in very short intervals. Keep playing Hollow. That guy was not bullshitting. That guy, he knew. Okay, he knew. One day I'll be fine. One day. Yeah, you're right. I just have to keep playing Cobblemon. It's, oh my god, I'm gonna be cured soon. I have gone through like a full tab of the medication and I'm going through my second one and I don't know, there's one part of me that thinks, you know, all this medication can not be healthy for me, right? Like there's gotta be some side effects that I don't know about. But at the same time, like what other options are there? I gotta play Cobblemon. Oh fuck. Okay. You know what, fuck it, we'll talk about Cobblemon. I can't resist anymore. There's some things I do want to talk about anyways. What do you think? Okay, I was genuinely really I'm repeating myself. I'm genuinely repeating myself, but I was actually really happy with how the event yesterday was, like with how it turned out. So I think okay, personally, you know, personally speaking, I think 2 events a week isn't, it should be fine, right? Like people aren't, it's not gonna be like too much. I feel like that's fine, you know. Every Saturday so we got like the sweaty tournaments, and then sorry, I'm looking at the books. And every Wednesday we got like, you know, the more chill tournaments for like just random bullshit. As long as the organizers can keep up, the two is fine. Yeah, it is a lot nicer that, you know, Dog and Slane is helping with the events and stuff now. I can, and you know, it's even better that you can stream for me now when it comes to events. So that's even less work for me, you know. Like, we gotta share the responsibility, guys. Like, come on, everyone does their part. Everyone do their part. Lock and Gan. I'm personally really excited for Wednesday's event. I don't know, I think it's just gonna be really fun. The flying race. I looked at my fried GPU with immense sadness. You have the warranty, right? Like just you know, just get a refund or like have them ship you a new one. Surely they're not like going to absolutely murder you for that. I do? Surely, yeah. Surely. 1-9. Oh yeah, I also remembered the name of my Salamans. It was fine, right? I didn't get banned, you know. I'm still able to go live, so Twitch must be okay with that. It's fine, it's fine. I'm not banned, you know. It's all good, it's all good. Something magic for beginners? No, that's not under the Book of Spells. Actually, is it? Something for Beginners Volume 5. Is there a shelf that I haven't filled? Yeah, it's not under the Book of Spells. Institution. I think with like how much I've filled up, it's not that easy to find books of spells now. I should look to other things. Didn't Bat Hassan when he brought that pirate onto the stream? I'm sure it's fine. Like an actual pirate? I guess, bro. Spells. Maybe I should like slow down with how much I move my mouse. I am not getting dizzy just yet, but I can feel it coming on. I can feel it like, you know, doing a little thing to my brain, a little woozy right now. It was a Yemeni pirate? Technically a terrorist? Well, I guess it's fine then. You know what? I guess, you know what? Sure. I guess, bro. I guess. It's fine. It's fine. I don't have to change the name. Oh wait, you know what's funny? That Salamence, you know how I was up against Slane, right? That Salamence was his, by the way. Like, if you check like the OT, that Salamence belongs to Slane. And if you check the original trainer for the Kyogre, that's mine. I am pretty sure we literally swapped Pokemons and then we like went up against each other. Also, fuck you, Vivi. Like, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? You know, matchup. What was that? You know, wheel. What? Like you got the other bracket just like, you know, chilling, vibing with all the troll teams and, you know, the nuclear bomb that is Kisei. And then you got like the other bracket that's me, Joseph, Pepe, and Ice, okay? What was that? What was that all about? Huh? My bad, Ka. I can't believe this. Bad wheel? Yeah, you need to like, you know, before you pull it up on stream, you need to like spin the wheel a few times to make sure, you know, to see if you got the good seed or not. Like, you know, if the wheels are pulling up some bad matchups, you gotta refresh the page, man. You gotta refresh the page. I learned this from playing D&D on Roll20. Sometimes you just gotta refresh the browser and then you'll actually, you know, get what you want. Should I pick the different one? No, I like the Wheel of Names. It's, you know, it's really convenient. What the fuck? What? Huh? I guess? Did they get like tired of me going around looking for the books that... Huh? Okay, bro. I guess. I guess the game got tired of me, you know, going around looking for my book of spells that it just spawned like a bunch neatly in a row for me. I'm not complaining, but it is a little weird. I'm assuming maybe... Okay, the only explanation I can come up with is maybe I logged off there at some point. And then it just, you know, it just took all the books out of my hands and put it there. Because I do not remember putting all that down there. I don't remember a lot of things, so who knows? Oh, it's a foundation. Summoning magic. I need to lock the fucking... Where are the... Okay, let me go look at the shelf again. I mean, it's mostly filled, so there's no way I need to like keep doing all that. Like... Okay, there has to be one book of alchemy that doesn't belong here, right? Like... I have this book of alchemy, practical examination of like extraction, but the shelves are full. So there's gotta be one book series that doesn't belong here. I just have to figure out which one it is. Everyone's popping, all of them are popping up correct. Oh! What is this? Book of Alchemy. It's not popping out, that's right! Book of Alchemy, Encyclopedia of World of Potions, Volume 10. Does it go in another shelf? Oh! Wait, no. Oh! Oh! So that's why! Oh, I get it now. I guess I was just on something while I was sorting all that. 10, 2, 1. Okay. Now let me go pick another category to start sorting. Okay, I think languages are the easiest to sort next, probably. 820. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me see how many hours I have in this game so far. Where's my Steam? I want to see how long have I been sorting all this for. 11 hours to sort 823 books. That's not that bad. That's like, you know, it'll get faster when I have more books sorted. It'll get faster. The more books I sort, the faster it'll get, because there's less category to figure out. What's it called? Books of Light. What am I doing? Wait, hold on. I gotta go look at the categories. Okay. Monsterology, astrology and divination and stealth. 1M. Alchemy and potion making. And necromancy. Necromancy should be easy to sort. Okay. World without the demon lord. Midsummer. This okay, no, this has to be romance. Correlation. Labor studies. Foundation of magic items. How to survive. Creatures and their spells. Wait, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna pick up whatever and sort that way. Like, anything that I can recognize as falling into one category. Oh, Feng Shui. Artifacts to the void. Stealth techniques? You know what? Sure. Why not? Why not? I'll just take everything. Agriculture, labor studies. Memory transfer. Management. Okay. Water 6. Formation, Books of Light 9. What? Oh, it's holy spells. Ah! It goes here. Formation, maintaining of large barriers. Midsummer Night, Blade, Necromancy, Earth. 3. Necromancy, Stealth, Necromancy, Psychology, Midsummer Night. Magic circles, magic item, summoning and contract, magical art, monstrology. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna hop on Column later anyways. I'm just gonna take this motion sickness medication as precaution so I don't wake up with like 16 jackhammers. Stomping around in my head. For drawing the previous step. Grimoire. Compendium of Necromancy. Fluid. Birth of Magical Languages. Okay. Necromancy is 1E. This one. Nine. 3. 5. 5. Okay. And then monstrology should be really close by because I sorted all the cats. Oh yeah. 6. Blade, spells, languages. Purification. Nice. Check to speak and convey. I've seen people like speed running this game. I'm assuming it's like with it. I'm assuming it's with like the magical power-ups. I wonder if there's like a category for doing it without the magical power-ups. There has to be an easier way. There has to be like, I don't know, a method or something where you're just not like looking at all the books one by one. I feel like if you're sweaty enough, you could probably like memorize like what book goes where, and instead of like, you know, picking up one book of a category, you could probably like just pick whatever up and you like know immediately where it goes on the shelf. I don't know if that's like a good strat though, because you would be like running around all the time. Oh wait, why am I putting stealth techniques in here? Midsummer's Night, 8. Holy Blade, spells, languages, 5. Okay, stealth, psychology goes here, I assume. 5. Blade. And then 2 destruction magic. 4. And 9. Two. 9. Man, it feels so weird. Languages, demonic words, dark pact. How did I do this before? I feel like I'm a lot slower now with sorting out the books. Maybe I just have to get used to it again, I suppose. I don't know, it feels, I don't know if it's just me, but if I stop like consistently doing something, I don't like retain it in my skill set, or like, you know, I can't hop back into it and pick up back where I left off. I can't even like, you know, it's not even like in the same kind of like skill level, I want to say. So it feels like whenever I drop something, when I like pick it back up, it feels like I'm starting from 0. I don't know, man. It's really unfortunate, especially since I don't I have a really short attention span for like locking in on something. So it feels like, you know, once I get really good at something, like the moment I stop doing it, I just like lose all my skills completely, and it's like I never did anything in the first place. Like, I want to say, I haven't been really okay. I took a. It's not a semester. I took like a term off like Chinese because I was getting a little bit busy since I have to like, you know, wake up early, and like, you know, my schedule is conflating. My schedule was conflating with other things, right? With my, you know, Chinese classes. And I don't know if I feel like I think I was like I was doing pretty well, like in terms of like, you know, my rankings in the class. But I feel like if I were to get back into it, I would like, you know, just start from 0 basically. It's like maybe I'm not like good enough yet, where maybe you have to like get it to a certain skill point where like you can like save and like start from somewhere in that area. But I feel like if I just start Chinese again, I'll be like learning from 0. It feels like I have only took like, you know, it's not even been 2 months yet. And it's like, I don't know. Is it even worth getting back in if I'm just like starting from 0 again? It feels like such a waste. Oh, the art loss is gonna be brutal. Yeah. I need some motivation to like start drawing again, like really soon. I have been kind of keeping up with it in the sense that, how do I even describe this? Okay, I've been kind of keeping up with it in like, you know that Hitler pose that I sent you Like the one where it's like two fucking people like grabbing each other in that weird ass way. And it's going to be a genuine nightmare to draw. I'm still chipping like through it, okay? I've started drawing the second person. But I don't know if it counts as practicing. Hi Al, at a buffet right now, enjoying your lobsters and crabs. Just want to flex. Goodbye. Enjoy your damn buffet. Why are you even here in the first place? Go, shoo. Lobsters and crabs. I miss crabs. I miss being fucking 8 years old and having, you know, people having people, you know, de-shell the crab for me. Now if I want to eat crab, I have to like get what the fuck is the word? De-shell? Like, I don't know, tear it open, like okay, I have to grab the meat out myself, all right? And crab tastes better when someone's, you know, taking out the meat for you. I wouldn't worry about it much, to be honest. My art loss, you'll start off worse, but you generally remember everything pretty quick. Really? I tried it. Okay, I got back into, you remember, of course you remember, I just talked about it. Like that fuck ass pose I sent you. I kind of got back into continue. Okay, I did not have like any trouble continuing where I left off, in the sense like I think I'm still chipping away like progress wise, but I tried to draw something else, like a new art piece, right? I tried starting something else. I was like, you know what, maybe it's time for a breath of fresh air. Maybe it's time for me to do something a little bit new. And then I started another piece. To be fair, I tried going for a more non-realistic style, question mark. It's like, it's more like, you know, anime style, I guess, because Muji was talking about how I should draw my character. I was like, oh yeah, that would be fun, and it turned out horrible. Okay, like I could not even do the face. I don't know, maybe I cannot draw. Maybe I just can't draw, period. Maybe this isn't for me. Also, it's fucking hard for me to draw anything without, like, you know, a reference. And at that point, am I really drawing, or am I just like copying? You know, I'm just like copying down like what I see. And I know like people will say, oh yeah, you know, you gotta do that to get better, but I don't know, I don't feel it translate. Like I still can copy, but I'm not happy with what I can do without a like one-to-one reference. In Ocean using reference. But it's like, it's so hard for me to like deviate from my reference even a little bit, right? Hi Diaz, hi John. 90 pulls into Walp and still nothing. It's okay. 99% of gamblers quit before they hit it big. Keep going. Everyone uses reference. Yeah, I mean, like, reference is one thing, but you know, there's like copying, like straight up copying, right? Like if I try to deviate from the reference just a little bit, like it would fuck everything up. You know? Keep going, I have nothing left. Well, you saw your Lucia tickets. Well, I mean, they're pretty generous, right? You surely haven't done all the Walpurgis events. You still got like some just waiting to be harvested. Runners use 3D models all the time and trace over them? I guess. It feels weird to, okay, no, I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Yeah, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Because like, even if I have like the pose reference, right? Like, if I try to, I can't do it in a different style, I guess. If I have like this reference of a person doing this pose, and it's like a reference of a real person, the only way I can like, you know, draw it is if I like do it in like a semi-realistic style. Like I can't convert it into like any other styles, I guess. And if I have like, if I'm using a reference of someone in a more like, you know, anime or cartoon style, what I end up drawing just, you know, ends up being that style, right? It's not different at all. Like the pose will end up like different because I can't fucking, you know, guesstimate the proportions for shit. So, you know, it'll end up being different. But like, it doesn't feel like I've learned, I guess. To spend 100 pulls on Walpurgis Night just to get potential cliff. You want the Yisang? That's all you want, Yisang? Ego? Man, okay. There is a little urge in me to hop into pull, but I don't think I even have funds. I have not played in so long. And also, I don't want to get back into like Limbus when I'm not like super excited for it. I want to like hop back into the game with like a really... I don't know, I just want to get back into the game with a nice mindset where I'm excited to play. Because I think... Okay, the last time I played Limbus was for the Intervalo, and I wasn't really excited for it, and I think that like impacted my enjoyment of the Intervalo a little bit. I can't, you know, I can mention like a few plot points, but I can't really talk about, you know, anything with passion because I was not in the correct headspace to play. I don't know. I'm very high maintenance. Okay, I'm not high maintenance, but you know, I have really finicky like criterias to be met to do something. All right, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. You always could keep drawing with no reference and keep taking mental damage. You know, maybe I should. Okay, maybe I should do both with reference and without reference, so I can like deviate from my reference when I want to, right? Like even slightly. Maybe that is like the strat to improve. And that's how you learn what does and doesn't work. Yeah, maybe a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Speaking of art, have you been drawing too? I'm so sad, like no one around me is like practicing to draw or like learning to draw anymore. Miko? No, Mako. Mako was doing it for a bit, but I haven't seen a lot of art posts from him recently, so I've been like hella demotivated to draw. I rely a little way too much on other people for my motivation. Is it considered external validation? I mean like kind of, right? Like I rely on other people to like, you know, fuel myself, but it's not validation. It's like seeing other people do it makes me want to do it too. Asked a friend of mine to draw one of my OCs and he agreed to do so. Hey, you have, you know, yeah, you want to talk about your OCs a little bit? I don't know, for me, I don't think I have, I guess the frog and my VTuber avatar is an OC, but I don't know, I don't think I feel too much of a strong attachment to like my OCs, I guess. I suppose, I mean like kind of in the sense like I do want more art of them. And I will be commissioning more once the fucking Minecraft server doesn't, you know, eat into all my budget. But, you know, at the same time, I don't feel the same way about it as a lot of people I see on Twitter. But maybe, like, you know, it's okay. This is fucked up. Because what I assume most people are like is what I see a lot of people say on Twitter, but I don't think that's like most people, right? Like most people are not Twitter users. So I need to stop thinking, oh yeah, this is what the average person does, you know, with their OCs or how they feel with their OCs. But Twitter isn't the average person. Mostly Pokemans? You make, wait, you have Pokemon OCs? Or like trainer OCs? I feel like for one of them where I think like Twitter, the only example I can think of right now, like off the top of my head, like if you check Twitter for like, you know, opinions on Kanto 9, like I feel like it's going to be very different from the average person's take on it. Pokemon OCs, like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon type stuff, like civilized Pokemon that talk and do human shit sometimes while still being Pokemon. So like, you're just expanding on the world building. Okay, okay. In a world where every normie is a Twitter user. Oh god, please no. Dear God, no. Oh yeah, I was okay. I remember how I was like, oh yeah, stream delay, bowel movements. I was on the fucking toilet scrolling on my phone, you know, just like your average chud, and I don't know what the hell my Facebook is on, but they sent me a notification from Throat Goats, and like I'm kind of scared to open it. It's not like I have someone in my like contact list that's named Throat Goat or anything, and it's not like, actually, what was the notification? Let me look, because it really caught me off guard. Okay, you might like Throat Goats. I got a notification from Facebook that said I might like Throat Goats, and it's not even like I don't know how to feel about that. It's not even like, you know, the Throat Goat or whatever. It's like Throat Goat apostrophe S, like Throat Goats what? Throat Goats what? You might like, you know, Throat Goats blank. They're what? They're what, man? I also threw a bunch of Pokemon stuff in the mix as well. Have you considered running your own deity game? Go throw it. I don't know if I want to check it. I don't know if I want to, you know, open that notification. Also, why the fuck was it sent to me? Oh, Facebook recommends you random groups and people, just like completely random. Like this has nothing to do with, you know, Facebook trying to clock me. This is just pure coincidence. Okay, you know what? I feel better. You know, I feel better about that now. Thought Twitter, you know, I thought Facebook was just trying to clock me. And honestly, I don't know. The two most, actually no, the three most social media sites I'm scared of that sometimes I unfortunately have to use have, well, okay, it's only Facebook that sometimes I unfortunately have to use. But TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, there are like so many, I don't know. There's something about those social media, like the people behind that think, oh yeah, you made this social media account. You surely want every single person you've ever talked to in your life to know that it exists, right? Here, let me send a notification to everyone in, you know, your closest 30-meter radius, okay? Oh, you walked past this person on the street? Oh, let me make sure they see your fucking post. Like, dude, it's so scary. And there's like 16 million options you have to opt out of for them not to do it, and they're still gonna do it. I want Elvish. Blue Sky, well, I don't use Blue Sky as much anymore. I used it a little bit, mainly because I saw some other streamers that are, you know, that moved to Blue Sky, and I kind of want to keep up to date of what they're doing. So I know Biscuit was on Blue Sky a lot. What is this? Why are there two auto-modded messages back to back? What are the people saying? Hold on. And to put the nail in the coffin, most of them are hookers. Okay, I will have to read about what you said because I'm missing the context of what you're talking about. Yes, like Facebook. Whenever I open it up, I get like friend suggestions. Not even friends. Most of them are hookers. I guess, bro. I guess. Maybe it's like an ad thing. Maybe it's like part of an ad thing. Like, you know, when you can like buy, like pay Facebook to show your posts to more people. Maybe that's how the notification works. Modern day hot milfs in your area. Yeah, you know, the shady ass pirating sites for anime just don't hit the same anymore. You know, they're not getting as much clicks as they used to. Read all my messages. Don't skip. Read all my messages. I can only read so much, okay? Bro's talking like he's the terms and conditions of like the fucking, you know, bank I'm about to sign up for. Make sure you read all of them. Every word. Don't be illiterate. Well, you can't tell me what to do. Oh. No more Hiller diff. Then I'm gonna talk in a language you don't understand just to spite you. Hey, it's against the rules, buddy. You're out here, you know, telling me to read, and you're not even reading the rules. Also, now, speaking of people not reading the rules, back to my complaining about people not reading my damn announcements. Guys! Okay. I genuinely need to ask people. Like, what, do people just not read announcements in general? Or is it like, how often I post them? Or is it how I format it? I feel like, you know, the way I format things are pretty easy to understand, question mark? Or maybe no one just gaff. SMH is done talk. I'm still losing my mind. Oh, I'm still losing my mind over it. Check the announcements, guys. I made sure to make them easy to read. RG23. Nah, I love. 4. I don't read a lot of them because they don't apply to me. I mean, fair. You know, if you're not joining the competition, you don't have to ask, hey, when does the competition start, you know? But, you know, if you're participating in the competition or, like, you know, in all the events, maybe, you know, you should take a little peek in the, you know... Okay, you know what? You know what might be the problem? Maybe it's because the channel is named Stream Things, right? What if I make another channel for Minecraft announcements, okay? Like, what about that? Because right now, like, when I post a schedule, most of the time, it's gonna get buried by whatever, like, Minecraft bullshit I'm cooking up next. But I don't want to but I don't want to, like, you know, have my server be 99% announcements and, like, 10% chatting. Also, for those, it's been a big-ass drought for the people who do not enjoy Cobblemon because, 99%, I want to say, like, almost all of the Discord server activity is in the damn Minecraft chat now. Can't you just pin rules in Minecraft channel? I mean, rules are, well, okay, first of all, that's what Ice has been, like, fighting that losing battle many a times, okay, with the, you know, what are the OP legendaries and how do I update, you know, the mod, you know, he's been fighting those battles for quite a bit now, even if they are pinned. But what was I saying? Okay, I know people don't know what pins are. But like the rules and stuff, oh my god, I'm just walking in a circle talking. Sort the damn books, girl! Okay, sort the damn books. Sort the damn books. Ah, fuck it. I'll sort it after I finish my train of thought. But what was I talking about? Can someone remind me? Could be hunting for Iron Crown right now. I need to detox from Cobblemon. I need to detox. I need to detox. I don't know. Like, I don't want to make a new announcement chat just for Cobblemon because I have, like, it's not gonna last forever, right? There are arcs. I don't expect Cobblemon to last forever. You're getting a highlight skill, why don't you use it? Oh, oops. Look, I'm not using any spells, okay? I'm a muggle. I'm a muggle. I have no magic. I'm here to sort. I am a human. I am a LARPing, yeah, I'm LARPing as a wizard. That's me. I have no magic. That's why I can't highlight them and I'm gonna have to sort them like the bum I am. You kids these days with your, you know, wands and your highlighters and, you know, seeing what books are on the floor and what you need. Back in my day, I walk around in the damn library doing nothing but jerk off because I got too distracted to sort the books. Okay, if I keep walking in a circle, eventually I'm gonna pick up a book and start sorting them. I just gotta keep walking. I just gotta keep walking. Oh my god, brother. What am I doing? What was I talking about? Okay, yeah, Minecraft, Cobblemon, it's not gonna last forever, despite how much of a high we're on right now. Like, all things come to an end, right? Like all arcs come to an end. You just have to accept it. Like eventually, there's not gonna be as many people interested in Cobblemon anymore, and that's okay. Modded Terraria, when the thing I'm worried about with modded Terraria is it's going to be very, very laggy. If there is a way for me to pay, like, is there a way for me to pay for servers for modded Terraria? Like, if there is, I am kind of down. I'm kind of down. But I'm just, like, really concerned about the lag, because last time I hosted Terraria, like, half the people are, like, you know, fighting their damn demons just to play. Like someone else host it, then I will experience lag. If someone else is hosting it, I'm gonna experience lag. And I need, like, fuck the other people. I need to have the best experience for myself, okay? There's no way for a private server. God damn it. Hi, cat. I like having 15k ping. Okay, bro. Okay. But would you like it if you were playing modded Terraria with 20k ping? Huh? Huh? Your PC is one calamity mid-boss away from exploding. My PC, I think, is fine. It's just the lag. I think my PC can tank some real shit. I'm 100% sure there's like 16 viruses on my computer, like mining Bitcoin, by the way, because dude, I am not safe with the things I download at all. Like, even with my old emails, like my very first email, I would like sign up to those like watch movies online free sites, and I would just like input my like email and my password, right? Like I would just like put it everywhere. I have like no sense of like cybersecurity. And okay, weirdly enough, that email has not been hacked yet, first of all. Second of all, I don't mind if a few people mine Bitcoin on my computer, like as long as I can still use it, right? Like, you know, I am all for the people. You know, if they need a little, you know, of my hardware to mine a little Bitcoin, I guess, you know, I don't mind as long as I can still play my games, okay? Like if I'm running some games that, you know, push your Bitcoin mining to the side, let me run this game, and then when I run like a less intensive game, you can go back to mining. I don't mind. I genuinely don't mind, you know? You got a mod pack you might be interested in. It's mostly quality of life mods with 4 proper mods. One of them being a bonus site, vanity, content, and 1 main mod. For Terraria, right? I think what I like best about Terraria is less the... Oh, hi, Yui. Crypto node, god damn it. If you search crypto in my country, by the way, it's just like all of it is just news about people getting arrested, which is really funny. Or not funny because, you know, I'm sure people's lives are ruined, but I think it's objectively funny. For Terraria, I think I just wanted to be where like there's a lot of bosses and like a lot of more things, like a more content to consume, right? Because I'm not gonna lie, I found, you know how people say, oh yeah, you know, when you're streaming, you gotta like find your niche and all that. And I think my attention span is too short to find like a niche. But what I do like so far, like what I enjoy doing, I found out is I really like playing with people. Shocker! Shocker! That's wild! That's wild! Me, who used to go into like random played up discords, like DMing people who I know are on like Southeast Asian servers to play games with, I like playing with other people? There's no way that's true. But I actually really like playing with other people, and I think like for the future, like, you know, stream-wise, what were you saying? Let me finish first. I just like play with other people, and I think like for the future, I think I do want to do a lot more community servers. I feel like, I don't know, if in terms of like growth, right, when it comes to streaming, I feel like doing like locking in or like focusing on stuff like that kind of hinders you, because like you can only, you know, have a community server like with so many people, right? And you know, it depends on what game too. Like it's very specific, and people come for the server, and I feel like I'm okay with that. Like as long as I have people to play with, I don't mind if, you know, they come and go or whatever. It just feels nice. I like it. And I don't know, there's something about the current Minecraft server where people who don't even like watch any of my streams and they still play, it makes me feel good because I know they like the server, and they're not just here for the stream, right? They actually like the server, and it makes me feel good. I don't know. I don't know if that's weird, but that's how I feel about it. You want stuff like mods with more stuff to do? Yeah. But not too much bullshit going on. I mean, to an extent, I don't mind bullshit because, I don't know, I guess I don't mind bullshit because I normally try to ease into games anyways. Like, when Cobblemon started, I mainly played the Minecraft aspect until I got used to the Cobblemon stuff. Now, you recommend Thorium, Spirit, or Reforge for Terraria, right? I'm down. Like, I don't mind bullshit. I'm down to try whatever. I just don't want people to lag. Is the thing. I don't know. Lag is my main concern. I'm down to play whatever the fuck mod is out there that people want. It's like I said, it just comes into the lag aspect. And if there is like a way to, you know, get rid of most of the lag, maybe not even all of it. On my way to build a lag machine, Antarctica, please, no. Please. We can chill out. But no, I'm talking about Terraria. You know, Minecraft. Please don't build the lag machine still. But I'm worried about the lag in in Terraria. Like Minecraft, I think if I keep, you know, I can pay away the lag. You know, like if I have enough money, I can pay the lag away. It's fine. But with Terraria, you're just kind of getting fucked raw. No, like there's no options. You can't ease into it. So that is the only reason why I don't want to play multiplayer Terraria. Want to say Calamity because I suspect most people would lag. I mean, even with normal Terraria, when we did vanilla, a lot of people were lagging, no? And I felt really bad about that. Either that or straight up not know what to do. I feel like learning the game is the fun part though, so I wouldn't mind people not knowing what to do. Because I don't know, for me, it's the fun part of games. Calamity is a wiki heavy mod. Yeah, but that's even more fun, right? Because like there's some people that's going to know more about the game than other people, and you know, you can learn from them. Like that's why I'm finding like Cobblemon really fun right now. It's like I'm constantly learning new things. It's really fun. I don't know. You don't think like learning how to play a game is fun? Okay, that is, I feel like that has got to be like, you know, a hot take, right? Abysmally hard. I mean, the harder it is, like, it just means like the more you have to like, you know, play, right? I don't know. I don't know, maybe I have like, you know, a different way of enjoying games, but I don't mind as long as I'm playing with other people. That is like the big thing. I feel like, you know, the people you play with, like, is the biggest factor for me. Rather than a game. Would it be impossible to finish? I mean, like, it's, I don't know. Well, I think it will still be like enjoyable, at least for a while. No? I don't know. If you're trying to deter me from it, it's not working. It's genuinely not working. I tried, no. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, well, it probably has to tweak scaling. I mean, eventually we can tweak it, like, if it comes down to it. But I wouldn't mind, like, trying is the thing, right? Like, it'll be fun to at least try. And, like, you know, learn how to play it. And see, like, you know, what can you... Like, what's your limit? I feel like that's pretty fun. No fun, only pain. Calamity is pain. Yeah, but, like, you're gonna be suffering with other people, though. You know? Isn't that, like, enjoyable? Or am I just... fucked in the brain, which is also entirely possible. No. Well, Flesh was so funny on the first server. Brother. Wait, what do you mean the first server? There's multiple? You've been playing Terraria with other people? Oh my god, this guy is not loyal. Oh wait, let me drink a bit more. I'm talking too much and drinking too little. There. My tongue is genuinely like ash right now. Hey. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I think from now on, like I will try to sprinkle some random ass game here, like in here and there, but I don't know, I just really like community servers. I think there's going to be a lot more of that. It sucks though because I don't know. I like that aspect, but I don't like streaming it, right? That's why I've been like, you know, trying to get other people to stream for me. I feel bad about it because I know not everyone can join. Okay, wait, John, maybe you might want to try Cobblemon again. We are moving providers. There is a chance where maybe the mod will have like less issues. Now we're changing like the providers that are hosting the server, so maybe you can try it again. I do feel really bad that you can't play even though like you really wanted to. Let's see, there's that. And yeah, I think like for more stuff in the future, I think it's going to be a lot more community servers. I really like playing. I don't know, I just like playing, and I like it when I see people are like having a good time, because maybe it's the people pleaser in me, but I don't know, I like talking to people. I like, you know, playing with people, even if like, you know, sometimes I get into a really antisocial mood and I don't want to talk to people. I like knowing like people are there, right? Like there's a difference between like playing full-on single player and playing like a mostly single player aspect, but you still have like the option, you can still like see people like talking in the chat. There's still like some vague socialization, like social elements to it. It feels, it's like a completely different game, and I love it. I mean, playing it, yeah, okay, I really like it. And I found out, okay, I'm not quitting streaming, I promise. I'm not quitting streaming, but I find it more enjoyable than streaming, that sometimes I'm gonna admit it. Fuck, I'm gonna admit it. Yeah, I cancel a few of my streams just to enjoy the game more, okay? I'll say stream is #cancel and you'll see me on fucking Cobblemon like playing the game, alright? I don't know, I find it really fun. I really enjoy I don't know, I really enjoy playing on the server. And if there is a way where I can like, I don't know, sustain like the server and keep new people on coming in, or like find always consistently like find new people to like play in, you know, whatever the fuck games are up next, I think I might stop streaming entirely. I'm not gonna lie. That's very normal. Hi Neo! 007, 0 profit, 0 stream, 7 community servers, right? That I look, 0 profit is fine. I just don't want to run on a net loss, okay? I'm eating shit right now, alright? That I'm tanking this cost because I'm having fun with it too, okay? So with how many people will beat the boss? We'll have over 50 mil. Oh god, the Terraria boss? I'm sure it's fine. Liars, my variety game, gone, dead in a ditch, okay? More community servers, 10 more community servers. I want more community servers. But, I mean, I also talked about this before, right? Like, there was a point where the Discord was like really nice and active, and like we were like, you know, watching, doing like JoJo's watch along and like, you know, yapping a lot, that I don't feel like I want to stream anymore. Like I don't feel like I want to stream anymore because I'm just like content with talking like on the Discord, and that's like my avenue of socialization, right? That's my avenue of interacting with people. Like I guess I don't know. I guess streaming is just one of the ways where I bring new people in, and like, so I would just, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to describe how I feel about this. I just like talking to people, and I wish there were more ways to bring people in to like the Discord, or like into like community servers and stuff I host without streaming, because even though I like it, I think I like the other aspects more. Or maybe it's just the variety. Like I do like streaming, but I do get tired of it and I want to do other things or like socialize in different ways. Maybe it's that. Ah! Am I talking too fast? Hey guys, Am I talking a little too fast? You understand all that, right? you understand all that, right? Smiley, smiley, smiley. Oh, my bad. Did you hit your head on the keyboard or something? Sorry, I got. Oh, you were eating. Okay, I got possessed by the spirit of XQC for a little bit. You should become a landlord and ask your rentoids to play video games with you. Hey, why do you think I'm not a landlord already? I mean, I do have passive income. You know, I do have some property, maybe, you know, that I am renting out, perhaps. Maybe. I mean, okay, to be fair, if I didn't, I would not be able to afford streaming, okay? Like, if I didn't, you know, there is no way. Like, streaming is... I feel like streaming, maybe not an expensive hobby, but like, to stream in a country where I'm from, like, you've got to be at least middle class, right? Like, owning a PC, like, owning a computer, even, it's like, it's only something like people that have like a decent amount of disposable income could like have, right? Modded Terraria, when I find a way to solve the lag, I don't want people to lag. That is mainly it. Answer me. Look, if someone comes up with a solution to lag, I will fix it. I will host it, like, as soon as that happens. I was gonna say, people with day jobs ain't no way, especially, yeah, people who work full-time, there is no way to afford a computer, because when I was working full-time, right, and this was like me with a bachelor's degree, like, you know, I'm working like this is like, it was a career, right? It wasn't like, you know, your temp job until you like move on to something better. My salary was 300 like USD a month, which is like insane. Like, there is no way, if you're like living off like a regular person's salary, there is generally just no way for you to be able to stream or like afford a computer. Like, I guess TikTok is way more accessible, I suppose, like for people to like create content and stuff. But yeah, playing like even owning a computer, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Where's Pip Candle 5? It genuinely, if I was like, you know, if you know, both my parents work like 9 to 5s, I would not be able to like, you know, I would not have like the luxury to stream. Okay, I'll drink. Yeah, that's less than half of my starting. Yeah. So it was also mainly why I kind of you know, I'm going back to uni for a different degree, like something that is a little easier to find work overseas, right? Because if the degree I had before, which was interior design, if I want to go overseas with it, it's very, very competitive, right? Like, it's like, I don't know, with like an interior design, like you're competing like with so many people. You can't just do like, you can't just be mediocre and like get a job overseas with like that degree, right? You have to be like really, really, really good and like, you know, low-key kill yourself doing it. So it's kind of fucked up. That's why I'm like, you know what, I'll just tank, you know, a few years back in uni and I'll get like a better degree that'll help me like, you know, move abroad. Would you like to hear about one of my OCs? I'm sure. I don't mind. But actually, let me fix the TTS so you can TTS your OC. And I don't miss you. I don't miss it. Would you actually? Okay, fuck. I'm gonna get some more water. Hold on. I'm really thirsty. Hi Archie. Okay, wait. Let me fix the TTS real quick so John can TTS his OCs. Because if it's long, I'm definitely gonna miss something. Where are you, Will? Okay, I think it's fixed. I refreshed it. Software engineer is the best chance right now, or just I work with language. But that's why I was studying Mandarin a little bit, but it was conflicting with my schedules. William indeed. That's why it was conflicting with my schedule for uni because it's really difficult. It's too far away for me to take like night classes, and I either have to take like, you know, morning or afternoon, and it fucks with some of my schedules. So I took like a term off like my Mandarin lessons, and I'm like really scared to go back because I feel like I've lost like most of my, you know, most of the things I've learned. Like I've retained like nothing. I was doing pretty good in class. Like I was I think when we were doing the exams, right, there was if you got first place, they'll just give you like $100 straight up cash, and I got like, okay, if we were talking about pure score wise, like from exams, I would have gotten first place, but I'm also a bit of a bum, and like 10% of like the scores, like the total scores, was from class attendance, and I missed a few classes, so I ended up like third, even though I, you know, scored the best on the actual exams. So it's really unfortunate. I missed like, you know, the straight up $100 cash prize for first place, but that is to say, I did like pretty decently well academically. I'm just not gonna retain anything because I took like a term off, and it feels so bad. Trying to retain language stuff is hard. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a little easier than when I first started out, but it's going to be like I'm starting from like 5% instead of 0. It's not gonna be like that much of a boost. So I'm really sad about that part. Software engineer is still the best chance right now for anywhere, or that? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I answered the second part, but the first part for software engineer, I'm going back for civil engineering because when I was working as a interior design, I have like a pretty decent idea of like, you know, what the industry is like, I guess. Like I have a base idea of how things work. In that aspect, my company that I worked for was pretty small, so I had to like, you know, I had to like take on a few more roles that I most definitely should not be doing. Like, you know, like there was like, you explain to me why I, as an interior designer, is out there fucking drawing the AutoCAD files for like this, like the steel beam supports, okay? Like how was that on me, all right? And why tell me why I'm here like you know, talking to the fucking contractors or like the people who hired us, when, you know, one of our workers accidentally drilled a hole into like the neighbor's pipe, leaking like the fucking water everywhere. Like, how is that on me? Like, how am I supposed to know all that stuff? Why did it fall on me? But I can't, it's just I have a little bit of knowledge of the industry, so I think well, not think, I know, because, you know, I've had like a decent amount of classes already. I'm not starting from 0, so it's a lot easier for me like to get into. So that's why I went for civil instead. I don't know. I also just like I don't know. I guess I just like that aspect of like, you know, I don't know how to describe it. I just like it, I guess. But yeah, my country is kind of fucked. You gotta make like, you gotta be like, I want to say, okay, I want to say in like the country, you've gotta be like at least top 10% to be able to afford a PC. It's genuinely so fucked. At one point I was like, actually when I started streaming, right, I wanted to fund a lot of like my streaming stuff, like unrelated to like the properties I have, right? So I was working 7 days a week. Yeah, I was working 7 days a week, like from 8 to 6, which I guess it's not as bad as some people, but like not having like any day off like really sucks. Also, to be fair, my full-time job was 6 days a week. Saturday was supposed to be like half-day work, right? But I talked to them and I would like do, or like I would stay later in the day for like, you know, on the weekdays so I can get my Saturday mornings off so I can like, you know, did the teaching job for a little bit. It wasn't that long. I think I only did that for like 3 or 4 months. It wasn't that long. So it wasn't that bad. Being called in to change the locks on someone's door because they lost a key while having an IT degree. I think all jobs you do are just wildly different stuff than what you're studying to do. Yeah. But, you know, like a lot of times, you know, you'll be tossed like some bullshit that you're absolutely not qualified for, but you just gotta because there's no one else to do it. But, you know, since I have a little experience with that, might as well, you know, I wouldn't be starting from complete scratch. What was I talking about? Wait, how did it come to this? Oh yeah, owning properties. Actually, no, how did it come to that even? What were we talking about last? Man, my brain is fried. Let me chill out and like stretch a bit, cause ooh. Okay, wait. Let me go wash my face. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Getting people to play without doing the streaming for Strengthpoints? I mean, it's not really like, you know, most of the time when you know people are renting, it's just like one person, right? Like, I guess, but it's not gonna feel alive, you know? I like every time I join the server, there's like, you know, at least 2 or 3 people playing on it. It's nice. I think like there's a lot of reasons why I put like a the curfew on, right? Like a lot. Oh wait, I'm really cold. Let me turn off the AC. My hands are too cold. I was washing my face, and I don't mind if my face gets cold, but if my hands get cold, like it's GG's. I cannot handle that. Okay. Where was I? No. What was I talking about? I can remember. I can remember. You don't have to tell me. I will remember. Oh yeah, why the curfew exists? I mean, it exists for like a lot of factors, but like one of the there's a lot of reasons why I don't want to like put down the curfew, even though it's like technically less bang for my buck, right? Like I'm paying to host like this server 24/7. I'm only opening it like 6 hours a day. Like, you know, for what reason? Like there's I don't know, there's just a lot of reasons where I think it's better for me. Message too long for Twitch. You could either say it in Discord or say it in chunks. I don't mind. What's I talking about? Actually, maybe don't TTS it because I might lose my train of thoughts. Say it on Discord. Yeah. Say it on Discord. Probably Mystia. Okay, hold on. I was talking about. Don't remind me. I'll remember. Oh, the curfew. That's right, the curfew. There's a lot of aspects I like about it. One of them being that it forces me to like not get Omega addicted. Like on Fridays and Saturdays when it opens like throughout the night, you see me like playing up until 4 AM, right? So it helps me, it prevents me from doing some like hella degenerate stuff. But I also like, you know, everyone who plays consistently being online at like roughly the same time. It feels nice. You know, like I don't want to like miss this person on the server completely if they're playing like on the night shift or whatever. And it's also easier to moderate. You know, I think actually, I don't know, but I am genuinely surprised that there's not been like any real griefer sent. You know what? I'll take some time to read it. I have nothing to do right now. I don't think I have like anything I really want to talk about at the moment. And OC, and said OC is his how do I pronounce that? I know I've heard people pronounce that word before because of that Zoroark. His Suyan? Fuck, I feel like a chud. That damn Zoroark. What is it? The white Zoroark. You know, the variant Typhlosion. Okay, so it's just a Pokemon. You said it right? Hisuian? She's basically a Pierie from Library of Ruina. But she's a party girl? And basically she's a cannibal. Oh, okay, I see. Also, she eats other Pokemon, question mark. She wants to have friends because people think she's a freak. You know, that's fair enough. I think the people are reasonable. I think the people who think she's a freak, that's pretty reasonable, okay? Like, if you see someone, like, you know, you can be as, you know, you can be as cute as you want, but, you know, if you're a cannibal and you're like, I really want to eat, you know, other people of my species, I think it's justified for people to be a little freaked out, okay? I'm just saying. Also, she has other issues such as alcoholism, chain smoking, depression possibly, but hey, she'll be fine. Also, her weapon of choice is a German Messer sword. Okay, I gotta Google this. German Messer sword. Let me put it up. Of course, there isn't griefing. It's like one of the 2 rules. I mean, there is, like, we have rules against that, but like, you know, aside from like retroactively banning you after you do it, like, there's nothing realistically stopping you from griefing, you know? That's why I was surprised. Like, I thought there would be more weird-ass people on here, but, you know, everyone seems pretty chill so far. Chain smoking like the chain smoker. I saw you and Piss talking about it, like, in the Discord. I saw also some clips on it on Twitter. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna watch it because from what I hear, she never really gets better, and maybe like there's still a story to it, but I don't know how I feel like if it's just like, you know, a series of like snapshots into her life with no like, you know, linear story progression. For a second I thought you were saying the weapon was a German. Yeah, you know, my super secret weapon, a German. How will they counter this? German Messer. What? Okay, I searched German Messer and it autofilled and it just shows me a fighter aircraft. I'm assuming this is not okay. Okay, it's a sword. Okay, it just autofilled to an aircraft, like a German aircraft, and I thought, okay, she just you know, carpet bombs people. That's her weapon of choice. I see. Okay, my bad. That one's on me. Yeah, a German Messer sword. You're right. My bad, gang. Okay, it looks... Man, I am going to, like, get beat up by, like, the people who, know swords, but it kind of looks like a falcon. A falcon? Is that what you call it? Although the handle looks... at least the one for this specifically looks a bit bent. Alcoholism? Which also quantifies as a knife for some reason. I mean, if it works, it works. Her name is Kira. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that. Being German for butcher, feminine. I see. She also has 2 designs. One where she's like more formal. Is this the one your friend is drawing? It's a design consisting of a brown trench coat, black t-shirt, black fingerless gloves, black cargo pants, scarf, boots. Her second design being a hashtag slay girly pop. With like X-shaped lenses. Does she like have a different outfit for when she's like butchering people up? Or is her like 2 outfits like just consistently like covered in blood? Or does she just like, you know, toss on a random ass apron like on top of that and calls it a day? I think the sunglasses, They have the sunglasses that Happy Chaos from Guilty Gear has. Second design also has a black shirt, neon colored Hello Kitty design on it, some bracelet, black cargo with chains. This time, believe it or not. And the boots, of course, she only has one friend who is an Obstagoon. Oh, this is the Pokemon where I said that wasn't real because it sounded so fake. Okay. An ex-MMA fighter, but this is about this isn't about him. Also, her voice claim is Pierre from Library of Ruina. Did you just alter Pierre? Justice for Obstagoon? Okay, I'm looking at Obstagoon right now. This ain't a Pokemon, okay? This is somebody's furry OC. This ain't a Pokemon, dog. I don't know what to tell you. I'm looking at him right now. This is just somebody's furry OC, man. I don't know what to tell you. This ain't a Pokemon. Like, I would feel really weird catching this Pokemon and putting him in like a Pokeball and like setting him out for battle. Like, this is like, it feels like the same. It feels just as weird as like if you were capturing like Mr. Mime and like sending him to fight, right? Like, it would feel really weird to see him get beat up and stuff, or like you issuing him commands. All right, it's a little sus. It's a little sus. Is all I'm saying. There's a minuscule amount of character development, but the chapters are pretty short. So despite being 200, there isn't a lot of contents. Wouldn't be surprised if the series at some point hints at a same wall of gimmick wearing off and hit an actual improvement arc. Yeah, I would like some semi-improvement arc, or like even if it isn't an improvement arc, like as long as it has like some thing it's trying to say, or like some direction, I'm okay with that. Like, as long as it has direction, I guess. Like, maybe like there is no character development, but like if the story kind of conveys like, okay, yeah, there is no character development, but that is like what they're going for, right? That is like, the sort of the themes and such, if you will, that they're going for, like, how it's not really that easy just to like fucking snap out of it and whatnot. I wouldn't mind, just as long as it feels like they're not just like doing whatever, just putting bullshit on a page and calling it a day. I'm okay with that. Okay. She has two formal, one for work, one for more formal situations. Well, for when she goes out and parties. I see. So if you're like talking about how like she parties and stuff, I'm assuming she's still like relatively social despite only having like one friend and whatnot. Or is she like, going to parties and like sitting in the corner? Or like, is it like the type of situation where like, you're like on decent terms with a few people, but you're not really friends with them. You're like kind of acquaintances or like coworkers or whatever. And the fix also have some homosexual. Oh well, I guess, bro. He also smokes weed occasionally. Homosexual. Hisuian Samrat OC. Samrat. Ah. And a fixer. And a homosexual. Did I mention he's a homosexual? I think you didn't. Maybe like mention it one more time, just so I remember. Grade 3 fixer trying to get color. That is really ambitious, bro. Go pop off, I guess. I don't think he's gonna make it, me personally, but maybe he'll prove me wrong. Oh yeah. For me personally, I don't think I've ever really had OCs or like made backstories for them. I don't know why. I prefer consuming media than creating, I guess, which is, I don't know. I feel like that's pretty obvious at this point. Going for Indigo. He's trying to... Hey, I think the Indigo's already taken by someone else, buddy. Turn the lights on. This place is... This corner is dark as fuck. It doesn't matter if it's morning if I can't see shit. Who runs this damn library? Psychosis. I don't remember storing Psychosis. Oh, I guess I did. Is it just me or did the library get dark? I don't remember it being like this fucking dark, especially in the morning. Yeah, I don't think I have any like OCs of my own. Me? Oh yeah, I do run this library. You're right. Like even with like my VTuber, what do you call it? Avatar persona, like my the human VTuber form, right? Like I don't know, I just don't have like interest in creating like backstory or anything. It's just like not something that I find enjoyment in. Does your avatar frog count as an OC? I guess. I don't think I would. I guess. I mean, it's literally just the, you know, the People G like emote. It's literally People G, but like drawn by Eno. So is it really an OC or is it like People G in a different style? I remember writing my character ideas on a notebook, putting them until it dies and you lose them all. I guess I'm the weird one here for like not like having OCs. It's going for Indigo. Well, you see, Indigo Elder isn't a thing. I see. So you just, okay, that's fucked up. I can't believe you just removed the Indigo Elder from existence. Oh my frog, this isn't a Cobblemon stream. Hi Aaron. You know, sometimes I do play games that's not Cobblemon. Okay, it's been known to happen. Also, I wanted to, you know, detox from Cobblemon a bit and yap a little more. I have a lot of trouble. I have a lot of trouble like talking while playing Pokemon or Cobblemon because I'll just I just either not play Cobblemon at all and talk, or I just play Cobblemon and not talk. This one I can vaguely kind of do both. It's like, you know, it's less work on the brain, but I'm also still struggling, you know, as you can see, to do both. Yeah, let me think. I don't know if I actively watch like a lot of streamers. I do put like a lot of streams in the background. Lara never imagined her OC being a hype and auraful, to an AMV SMH. Why would I imagine my OC being hype and auraful to an AMV when, like, you know, the characters are there already being hype and auraful? Like, you know, I already got dolls to play with. Why should I make my own? Also, you have a John Pingy Blade lineage, Poise, Shin Mangi on a Vaporeon OC, both? Well, I suppose. I think from like the little bit I play, you know, used Vaporeon. I think, fuck, I'm such a larper. Shin is like the one that makes your, you know, that makes you like tanky, right? I was gonna say hard, but that would be real weird. I mean, I get it. I want to define OCs can be vague. Like, I've done plenty of character designs, usually in the context of story settings, which doesn't feel like it's truly the same thing. Yeah, I don't know. I guess OCs are a little vague. Like, I like, I think making like character designs is kind of appealing, like, you know, aesthetically, but like, it's the story writing part that doesn't appeal to me. Or like, you know, fleshing them out, I suppose. Or like making them real characters instead of like, you know, just a mannequin. OCs can only exist in the context of already established media. Then, if you make a character that's not tied to an existing source, that's just a character. I guess that's true. I suppose I don't have like an OC or a character that like I like made backstories for. Like, even like for the human like form of the frog, right? Like, I'll just say whatever bullshit that sounds funny at the time. Like, that sounds funny at the time. I'm not really too attached to it. I guess the closest, oh, actually no, character-wise, the closest I've done to like, you know, making backstory and stuff is for D&D characters. I kind of enjoy, I don't know. I do like, I used to like, I suppose. Come up with backstories for them. So I guess not completely. I guess I don't, you know, it's not a zero enjoyment thing. But I don't do that anymore. Right now, like if I need to make a D&D character, I'll just see what class I like. And I'm like, okay, my backstory is whatever happens on like, you know, what I'm doing. And I find that like a lot more enjoyable. Like instead of making a backstory and like kind of playing the character, I guess, like playing like what I've come up with beforehand, it's nice to like vibe it out and see like how I enjoy like piloting the character, if that makes sense. Let me get rid of this. Man, I don't want to leave to go grab another drink, but there's a dead ant in my water, so I guess I'll have to. Be right. Yeah, fleshing out D&D characters can be really fun, especially when they have big character developments mid-campaign. I don't like giving like backstories to my D&D characters, but I like giving like traits, right? Like more like how this character will react in this specific situation. Like that is just like how they are, like personality-wise, I suppose, right? I don't know, I feel like it's a little more freeing. Like I have a lot of like room for adjustments that way. It can be a lot of fun when they have like a big character development moments mid-campaign. Yeah, I think my favorite character I've piloted so far, I made like the most like bland, boring ass character possible for like one of my games, right? Like he's just a really nice guy, okay? He just wants to like help people, maybe a little too understanding, but you know, it's fine. It's whatever. Like and man, I don't really want to talk about it. I don't like talking about like my OCs, I guess, or like my characters, I suppose, because I don't know, it feels a little awkward for me. Also has a thing that's basically a mix of Blade Lineage and Kurokumo Clan. I need to play more Library of Ruina to like, I don't know. Right now, even like the amount I've played, I still, it doesn't feel like a thing I'm super into yet, I guess. But I guess, I don't know. In my messages, important. I'm sharing my lore OC. If you put it in the Discord, I'll get to it eventually. You know, the thing about sending messages in Twitch chat is, you know, your messages go up eventually, and I gotta scroll up. He's a big boss of that. Let me. Hold on. What am I doing? I'm getting distracted. Okay. I mean, I think you should, like, if you want me to, like, guarantee read something, just post it in Discord, man. I, like, after the chat moves, unless, like, you know, it's a once in a while thing, I don't want to have to scroll up. I'm a lazy bum. Who are you? Hi guys! What? It's not Cobblepot? yeah. You know, I'm playing a little bit of a different game. Oh shit, your second screen works? Yeah, but how is your PC performance right now? Is it like smoking? What's great is having defined ideals traits for your character. You can it can be used to give them an existential crisis later. Yeah, that is like how I like to play like now. Like before I would like write really intricate backstories, and I don't like to play them because I will end up like not interacting with the world as much because I'm like too busy thinking like, oh, what would they do? And I'm like stuck in this cycle of like, you know, trying to figure out what's good. I don't know what the character, like how the character would react to any given situation, that I just end up not reacting, you know. So definitely like working on like ideals and stuff is a lot easier for me to pilot. Hi Mushroom, no Kalumon. These ads are pissing me off. Hey, look, you know, those ads are the reason why you could play on the server, okay? My GTX 1650 is going strong. Isn't that nice as well, though? What's nice? Yeah, it's just thinking about your character. I mean, like, kind of, but when you're playing D&D or like when I'm playing D&D, okay, to be fair, when I
Meyer,
did this,
why did you ask for my email? Are you sending me a phishing email?
We're moving, you know, Minecraft service providers, okay? And if I want to add you, you know, into it, as like, you know, a moderator and all that, I need to send you the link via email or like whatever thing they send you with the email, all right? Fuck your ads. Hey, these ads are the only way I have of funding the Cobblemon server, right? Thinking about my character is nice, but not when I'm like actively playing and I need to actually interact. I would prefer like a faster, like a faster ability to respond to like any given situation, I guess. It feels a lot nicer, right? Especially since when I was making those intricate backstories, I was playing with like a lot of people who were like super nervous or like really shy. So a lot of the scenes, like the DM would just like describe, oh yeah, this is happening. What do you do? And then like, you know, it's like just met with silence, right? Like not a lot of people are like acting on it. I guess if like, you know, you got a bunch of yappers and stuff. No, even if you get a bunch of yappers that like move the scene forward, it's still kind of bad for you because the scene will go on without you, and by the time you like reach a decision on what you should be doing, you know, it's already too late. But it's that way for me, right? Like I probably other people could like make these intricate backstories and like, you know, think on the fly, oh yeah, my character would do this and that, like, you know, a little faster with it. But not for me. It's just how I like to play with my characters. Hi Cash! Ooh, hi Librarian. Hello. You know, not a lot of librarians, just like walking in a circle while I talk, honestly. You know, I would subscribe. I mean, even subscribing, it's not, I would not recommend it if it's like, you know, to support the server financially, because I am on Twitch's like fucking hit list right now. Because Twitch does take, you know, like a 50% cut. Like you could subscribe if you want, if you know, if you don't want the ads. But I honestly, with like how much Twitch takes, I'd rather just tank paying for the servers. If the change of providers is successful and I'm only paying like $15 a month for the server, like I wouldn't mind like tanking the brunt force of it. If you know, it means like you're like if you're trying to help fund the server and like, you know, Twitch just takes most of it, it's, you know, it's not really, it's a little weird. Get bits this way everyone gets fucked. Yeah, you know, just give me bits instead so you can still enjoy the ads. And I guess Twitch still takes a cut, so I don't know what the benefits are. Check Mystia, okay. Your carrier pigeon has not... Your carrier pigeon not arrived yet? What carrier pigeon? Shiny report OC? Nikolai. That sounds weirdly familiar. Star of the City, believe it or not, also a Pinky member, has Shin Man completely custom moveset and ability. Do you give mechanics to your characters? Pokemon, something cool. Runs a bar. That's the thing, mix of the blade lineage. The big boss of that. You mix Babu Hanakim with Chiamu, a Korean Chico sword. Okay, I need to look this up. What is that? Oh, okay, okay. Looks like a nightmare to draw. Babu Hanakim with Chiamu. Because Blade Lineage, overall, he's one of the strongest, if not the strongest OCs you have. Okay, wait, how does it work when you're like making OCs for like organizations that have not been fleshed out yet? Because I think like most people have a vague idea of what the what like the pinkies are, or like what the pinky does. Like, do you just like fill in the information with your own headcanon, or are you like working off that vagueness? Like, what is the pinky like in this universe? Power scaling OC. Yeah, my OC actually can like, you know, just has a button to nuke the entire city if they want to. Not Yamu. Oh, I thought bro was like part grandma. My bad. My bad, gang. Workshop OCs. I'm working off that vagueness. So like the character's like not like completely fully developed like in your head, right? Because you don't like have an idea of what the pinky actually does. You're just like, these are just like, you know, like I guess highlights of it. As far as I know, people pick one of the stars and look up what it means and build around the gimmick. Is that like OC wise? Devil opt. What are you saying? You need to stop, you know, being on shrooms when you're here. I cannot decipher what you're trying to say. Q's star is about leadership, being the strongest user. Leadership and being the second strongest star. Stars. Oh, like the like from like the actual story, right? Like the actual, what was it? Chinese or something? Like tale? Question mark? Devil opt. Okay, dude. Okay, alright. See, Bao, I'm never speaking words again. Sorry for using English as a language. You know, that's on me. That's on me. Okay, I gotta get back to storing books. I feel like I'm possessed by fucking the spirit of XQC for a bit there. Why am I yapping like that? I can't even think. I can't even think. My mind has genuinely gone blank. Oh my god. What one day of no Kalumon does to a motherfucker? Hello? Okay. Ah! Just picked up a random call and they instantly hang up on you? Do you pick up random calls? I don't. I feel like if, you know, I don't know, like it's not important if I don't know you. It can't be that important. There's no reason for me to pick up. You have to, that's your job. Well, sucks to suck. Seven. Okay. Need to speak slower. Need to chill out. Justification. You a 911 operator? That'd be pretty funny. I feel like... Actually, I don't know. I feel like you would be fine. like as a 911 operator.
Pokamo, Pokemon MMO, when?
Pokemon MMO, likely not soon. There's a lot of games I want to play before this. Like, oh, look at that! Speaking of the devil, a number I don't recognize. Probably not anytime soon. There's a lot of other games I want to play, and I'm still a Cobblemon addict. So you gotta wait for the Cobblemon arc to be over. After Cobblemon, there is a chance I might be excited for Limbus Company again. But if I'm not, I might look into Terraria. Like I don't know, I feel like, you know, just a lot more community service the following months. So if someone's water pipe bursts, you kind of have to be on top of that. Oh, you manage HOAs. So you get me off the monthly HOA payments to keep paying that? You really have HOAs where you live? I feel like unless here, I guess unless you live in a gated neighborhood, there is no HOAs. Like there is a reason that there's like, you know, 16 fucking, you know, commercial buildings are allowed to be built like next to my home. Like my house is in the middle of like, you know, just a bunch of fucking shops, you know, some like government branches are here too. You know, there's a few hospitals nearby, some schools, and then, you know, my house is just like smack dab in the center of all that. So, you know, maybe, well, actually, I heard some horror stories of about the HOA. I don't think I want that, but some zoning laws would be nice. I'll send you the mod pack then, I suppose. Okay. Please no more player on the Cobblemon. It's going to die. I feel like it's fine. Yeah, no, yeah, what's your current address? Maybe I can help with the HOA problems. So yeah, just give Mushroom your address real quick. You know, nothing bad will happen. Nothing bad at all. I need to stop walking in a circle. Oh my god, bruh. How long have my recent streams been? I mean, okay, I'm fighting my demons right now. I'm considering ending the stream now because I don't know. I don't feel tired yet, but I can feel the onset coming on. But I kind of don't want to because, like, if I end stream now, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, I have no plans today. I have nothing to do. Actually, no, I do have something to do, and that's fucking eat because I haven't eaten today yet. Actually, maybe that's why I'm not. Huh. Wait a minute. Is that why I'm feeling a little dizzy? The demon baby inside Liar's tummy trying to break out. There's no demon baby inside me. Okay? I did cook. Okay, I made salmon yesterday to eat, right? And I gave myself diarrhea. I still have like half a piece of that salmon too. So, you know, I guess I'm running back the diarrhea, I suppose. Need the noodles? No, I don't even need the noodles anymore. I can give myself diarrhea, I found out, you know. It's just my pure cooking. The mod pack I'm running pretty fun, albeit I could swap out Thorium for Spirit Forge, but Thorium adds 2 class decisions. Actually, no, 3 classes. I don't think the amount of classes matter to me since I've not played all of them yet. So I, you know, me personally, I have no need for a new one. Yeah, you haven't eaten all day. I wonder why my heads keep hurting. Bro, are we dead ass? Here's the thing. I have trouble, like, figuring out, you know, matching my symptoms with the things, like, I'm doing, okay? Like, a lot of times, I'm, like, guessing, like, you know, if my stomach hurts, I'm guessing, am I on my period? Did I eat, like, something funny? You know, is it food poisoning? Did I drink milk? Like, I literally cannot, like, place it. You know, I don't know, okay? I don't know. I'm not very in tune with my body at all. I don't know why, you know, it feels that way. I saw you like you think it's a crap. Well, I'm not that bad, but like, you know, sometimes you're not too far off. You're not too far off. No Calamity? Yes, Calamity? I am slightly leaning towards yes, Calamity. I will be honest. Thorium will become obsolete in Calamity. I don't know. I'm slightly leaning to yes, Calamity. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, eating. I've had this thing. I don't know. I feel like my day-to-day, I think I eat a decent amount of sugar. Like, you know, I have a decent amount of like sugar intake, right? Like, it's not like I hate sweets. You know, I love milk tea. I do not like, you know, chocolate. But like sweets in general, I do enjoy, right? But recently I've been like experiencing dizziness, and 99% of the time it goes away like after I eat like, you know, a cookie or something, right? You know, some sweet treat. So I think maybe my blood sugar levels are low, maybe. I'm not a doctor. But I don't know, it feels weird to say that because I feel like I consume a decent amount of sugar. Maybe not on a daily basis. I do it like, I consume a lot of sugar like randomly at some point and then I don't really consume it anymore. But who knows? Thorium has a compatibility mod, so personally it's not that hard. You beat it 5 times with all class, just don't go into just don't go to death mode, it should be fine. Come on guys. RLCraft is not that bad. You just have to hope you don't spawn on a dragon heart. RLCraft. I mean, last time, like before the Cobblemon server, I was like, okay, should we do Cobblemon or RLCraft? Everyone was like, you know, Cobblemon, right? No, Elijah, she'll play death mode. What's death mode? Like permanent death? I'm not playing that. I'm not gonna play that. It's fine. What's your glucose level? Your body is fucked up. I don't know what that means, but maybe I should see a doctor soon, surely. RLCraft is cock and ball torture of Minecraft? You've piqued my interest. Death is difficulty but unfair? Okay, I mean we don't have to go for the hardest difficulty. Maybe, bro. I don't want to see a doctor. If I don't know what's wrong with me, then there's nothing wrong with me, right? No, that's how it works. That's how it works. Like, if you see the doctor and they diagnose with something, well, now you gotta, like, you know, try and fix it. But if you don't know what's wrong with you, you know, you just can live in, you know, ignorance. You live in bliss. RLCraft is fun until you get to enchants and go to the final dimension, and game meta is pretty stale. So, who knows? Who knows what comes next? If like, you know, if lag isn't a big issue, I do want to go back into Terraria next. But, you know, someone needs to find a way to, like, you know, deal with the lag, because I am not doing any, like, you're talking about, you know, Terraria this, Terraria that, but if there's like no way to like minimize the lag, I'm not hosting Terraria anything. Please don't try to sleep off 5 deadly disease no 5. You can't tell me what to do. I think I can tank it. Yeah, I think I can tank it actually. Well, actually, I don't know. I did? Okay, it was never confirmed because, like I said, I hashtag do not go to the doctor. But in like late 2019, I got like really sick, like really feverish. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember if I lost my sense of taste or smell. But like with how bad it was, I'm 80% sure it was COVID. But I don't know because I never went to the doctor, right? Like, you know, if I don't know what's wrong with me, like it's not that bad. COVID. I mean, you know, that was like fucking 7 years ago. Jesus Christ. So, I mean, that was like one of the worst times I've been sick. I swear to God, do not make me make a Terraria mod pack for the server. Hey guys, you know, new community server coming up. TikTok. Talking. So you can craft heart crystals with thorium. Gonna try tanking COVID, bro. I already did, possibly. 80% chance I did. 20% chance it was just some random ass illness. Actually, my two worst, like the two worst times I've been sick was, you know, that funny little thing at the end of 2019. And one more thing. It was, no. I don't remember what it was. It was the one with the like funky mosquito bite. What is it called? Let me see if I can look it up. Right. Like, what kind of like, you know, fucked up thing you can get? Dengue? I think it could be dengue. No, it's one of them. It was one of them. That, like, those two times are like one of the most fucked up I've ever been. Some additional cookies. Dengue fever have no symptoms. Where did they after a bite is infected? I remember the headache. Yeah, joint pain, upset stomach, vomiting. I don't remember rashes or pain behind the eyes. Yeah, I think it was dengue. I think it was dengue, but that was like a while ago. You tried tanking dengue? Tried? I tanked that shit, okay? I tanked that shit, brother.
With calamity lag will be a lot liar, don't trust ice.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said if there's no, like, you know, a way to solve the issues for lag, I'm not running another, you know, Terraria community server. I do wonder what the lifespan. You know, I just want to talk. I just want to talk. There is no game. There is no game. It's just happened. I do want to know, what, fuck. What was I talking about?
With thorium it wouldn't be much of an issue because I can run it just fine.
Yeah, but even with the vanilla, a lot of people were lagging. That's why, you know, even if you want another vanilla Terraria, it's not gonna happen unless, you know, we find a way around the lag.
That's a device issue, I think.
I don't think that's a device issue. I mean, even you were lagging, no? Your old ADHD meds give you pain behind the eyes. You can't get away from it.
There's Terraria server provider.
There is. Okay. Now I'm interested. Hey, DM me. Hey, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I wasn't lagging. Okay, you weren't lagging, but a lot of other people are lagging. Lyra ran with 8 to 10 people. The fuck you mean? Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. What am I talking about? No, not the fever. Community servers? Yeah, I think most likely in the future, if you're, if you're wondering what my plans are, 99% more community servers. Okay, I really like. Well, I don't know how I feel about, you know, hosting them, but I really like playing them. It's nice. It's nice. So expect a lot of those in the near future. If, you know, that's something you're not really into. Ouchies. That sucks because I really like it. I don't understand how John wasn't lagging when I and multiple others were fighting 15k ping demons. So we don't live that far apart. ISP issue? I mean, ISP hates you, right? 500 community servers. 0, you know, 0 money, 0 like streams. 500 community servers. More community servers. 1 million community servers. And then I'll do it. I'll save you. Ice doesn't say it, but he likes, you know, he likes the suffering that comes with mod pack creation. Okay, maybe not. But, you know, the mod pack creation is like the least of his demons, okay? His real demons are people asking him what the OP legendaries are, okay? That is the real demons Ice faces. My SP kicking my teeth in? Yup. I remember when I was living in Thailand, like I did not know like the difference between like download and upload speed. And I agreed to a plan where I had like a really good download, right? Like I was running like over 100. for the download speed, but my upload speed was like 2.5. Okay, I kind of got fucked. Also, also explains why I couldn't stream back then. Now that I think about it. Bum 11 hours. Hi Josh. Yeah. Oh. Well, I was gonna end, but I guess now that you are here, I guess I kind of have to keep talking. Oh wait, it shows my time on the game. Jesus Christ. Yeah, 11 hours and 871 book sort. Actually, how many books is that per minute? 871. 11 hours and 34 minutes. That's like 700 hours? Oh, sorry, 700 minutes. So, I mean, that's like, you know, a little over 1 book a minute. You know, that's not bad. That's not bad. It could be worse. It could be worse. Gotta fire you, gang. I'm literally unpaid, okay? I actually paid for this job. 3 hours and still until server closes forever. Go. Wait, are we not transferring the player files? Oh, he doesn't know. Ooh, we are? At least scare him a little bit. At least scare him a little bit. Damn, what do you mean? Why did you fall so fast? Devil Cool, are you doing no major magic run? I am. Okay, to be fair, I am doing it because I did not, okay, I skipped all the instructions and the tutorial, and I did not realize I could, you know, use magic to make my life easier. And by the time I learned about, you know, how I can cast magic, I was like 6 hours into the game. I was like, you know what? If I made it this far without magic, I might as well commit the rest of the way without magic, okay? Like, you know what? Screw it. No magic run it is. So, that's where I'm at right now. No, chill. I would have loved if we did it. It's not gonna be a full reset. It's not gonna be a full reset. It would have been funny, Vivi, if you just played into the bit for a little bit. Well, actually, maybe not. I think objectively, you know, kind of it'll be funny. Bum can read. You know I can't. No, Smiley. Fuck you too. By the way, I doxed myself in your DMs. Did you? Well, I haven't checked them yet, so you know, and I still haven't checked them. So if you want to delete them right now, I still haven't checked them. So you know, you got your chance to delete them, if you want to. W full reset. You were panicking, okay? You were panicking about the reset. Do not lie, bucko. Now that you know there's no actual reset, you're chill, but you were panicking. I just know it. It's like some kind of JoJo Part 6. Oh, there's 8 episodes left until we finish JoJo Part 6. I know a bit of what happens in Part 7. I think, like, after consuming a media, I, you know, play it a little too much. Or like I am in the fandom a little too much where I kind of get spoiled, but you know, it's kind of my fault. You can do a major magic achievement with no minor magic. I mean, I don't, it's fine. I'm not too concerned over like the achievements, I guess. Look, I'm just getting more game out of my game, you know, like I paid money for this game, so you know, I'm just prolonging how much I can play it for. If I do no magic, it just means I can play longer, make, you know, more game for my game and whatnot. Also, if you want to watch me play, if you want to watch me sort these books, it's not a good time right now because I am going to end the stream really soon, and right now I'm just yapping. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. I can't multitask really well. Really well. Bleh. Nah. I'm gonna go pull my inventory in a barrel in case you fuck me over. Would have been more funny if we did a full reset. Nah, we're keeping it this way for a little bit. I don't think we're gonna do a full reset. At least for another month, right? At least get the jump key. Now we will walk like peasants, okay? I'm this far into the game with like nothing, okay? I might as well, even like if I still can't get the achievement, like it's going to weigh in the back of my mind like, damn, I could have, you know, I could have bragged and said, yeah, I did not use any magic at all, minor or major, right? Like, you know, it's gonna weigh in the back of my mind. She hates us. The only one that would crash out is Lie. Oh, I mean, you know, I didn't say that, but like, I'm not, I didn't say I hate you guys, but I'm not gonna say no either. Smiley. 1 hour is a whole lot of nothing. Okay, look at the books I've sorted. Okay, that's 871. Okay, that's like one and a bit of books per minute. Okay, one and a little bit of books. May I request a song? It might be a little too late. Okay, I've been trying to end stream for a while. You guys just keep stun locking me into conversation. So you're gonna have to wait for next stream to request a song because I will be ending just as soon as I get out of this stun locking. Okay, getting more game for my buck carried me so far when I was 13 and 100%ing all the Easter eggs on AC Black Flag. This shit was mind-numbingly boring. Well, I'm using this as an excuse for just chatting, with like things in the background. Is this your first playthrough? It is. It is my first time playing. A lot of it is just like me seeing what books are easy to sort. Like there are some books that are easier to sort than others, right? Like I feel like one of the easiest books, like categories to sort, are like the destruction spells, like right here. Because they look a lot different from the other books. They're a lot shorter, so like instead, like I don't even have to read the cover. I can just like look or like glance at them and I can tell, oh yeah, it's that book. But it is my first playthrough. I feel like if it was my second playthrough, I wouldn't have taken 11 freaking hours to sort 800 books. All right, would be a little embarrassing. Nothing stopping you from ending. I am getting stun locked into 1 million conversations, okay? There's nothing stopping me from ending but me. I'm stopping myself from ending. Okay, wait, hold on. Just to help me end, who do I raid into? Name now. Fried Rice is attempting a partner push. Andy Underlife is Mario 64. Ark is playing Baldur's Gate. I guess we gotta raid into Ark. Baldur's Gate. I guess I have to. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta. It's Baldur's Gate. It's Baldur's Gate, man. Classics. Man, I miss Baldur's Gate. Unfortunate that it has a cap of 4 players. Also, I mean, yeah, unfortunately it has a cap of 4 players, but getting fucking 4 players, on a time so no one misses anything is a little bit of a nightmare, to be honest. So maybe it's a good thing. Hold the fastest. We're already shipping. We are already shipping you off to Ark. Next time. Can we rate them? It's gotta be next time. Ark is playing Baldur's Gate, man. I miss Baldur's Gate. I still haven't finished the game despite like talking all that about it. I did get to like the 3rd act in the city with like that fucking emo king or whatever. I really should get back into it, huh? One day. Kidnap them and keep them in your basement for Baldur's Gate 3. Go. Say. I'm not gonna say that. What are you trying to get me to say? Oops. I'm not going with the raid then. Child left behind. Alright, the bus is leaving without you. No, magic run for first playthrough is best become you will almost memorize the book category. Yeah. I think I'm slowly memorizing like which book goes where and like what shelf they go on now. Like I have like an idea of the layout. Oh my god, I'm talking so much. They're telling me to shut up and they're sending you off automatically in 6 seconds. Bye guys, bye Ice, bye Mushroom, bye John, bye Josh, bye Vivi, bye